All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the one and only Wrestling Otaku channel. Of course, your personification of excellence on YouTube and YWC. We're the best reviews wrestling and your three-time YWC channel of the year. And I'm back here. It is now it's officially Monday now, June 30th of 2025. So I hope y'all had a good weekend and all that. It's late night, early morning. It's past 1 a.m. here. So I figured I'd go ahead and get a video in because I didn't really do a whole lot of content over the weekend. So hope y'all had a good weekend and all that. And we're in the final, I think this is like the final day of June. And then come tomorrow, Tuesday, it'll be July. So yeah, man, we're more than halfway through 2025. It felt like it went by really quick. But yeah, so hope you're all having a good one. Hope you're all having a good weekend. For those of you who have a good week, of course, we are a couple days away from the 4th of July, which, of course, is America's Independence Day, which is very ironic considering everything that's happened this year with this fucking presidency and all this bullshit. But nonetheless, hope y'all have had a good weekend. Mine has been riddled with just work and just like I've been getting swamped with work, dude, the last since Wednesday, really. I had to work damn near a 10-hour shift on Wednesday because I had to fill in for somebody. Oh my fucking god, dude, that was grueling. And then Thursday and Friday, they asked me to come in early because others didn't show, stuff like that. So it's been pretty grueling, especially that period from Wednesday to Saturday. It's like, oh my fucking god, all these long ass days, and then Sunday, wasn't as bad because I had a short day, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And the next couple days won't be as bad, but yeah, it's been grueling. I came home, after I ate and stuff and relaxed, I was out like a light, and I didn't wake up until around midnight. So yeah, my body was tired and shit. But I want to go ahead, yeah, now that just got that out. But anyway, I want to go ahead and make this video here because I want to talk about something that was recently brought to my attention, and that is for the first time in a good while, I'm going to be talking about TNA. TNA Impact Wrestling, not necessarily what they're doing, like in terms of on their shows and stuff, because I don't really get the chance to watch their shows as often as I used to, just because, again, the cable provider that I have, I can't get Impact Wrestling regularly because I don't get Access TV right now, because the cable provider that I have, dropped, the channel like a good year or two ago. So the only way I can watch Impact Wrestling now is if I go on like a website or something and watch it, Watch Wrestling or something like that, and catch it that way. But it's kind of been, for me, it's been on and off. I've been when I get the opportunity to, I'll watch, Impact Wrestling when I can, but it's one of those things where I can't watch every episode, or I haven't gotten the chance to watch every episode or follow it regularly, consistently like I have in the past. So, but this is, it pertains to something different, not necessarily anything they're doing in terms of the wrestling, or in terms of the shows or anything like that. It's it's one of the events that they're going to be holding upcoming. And this was announced yesterday, the day before. I happened to catch wind of this on social media. TNA Impact Wrestling is going to be doing shows in Baltimore very soon. Yes, that's right. For the first time ever. Now, if you've been following TNA, or if you've been paying attention, at least in my area, TNA has rarely ever done shows in the state of Maryland. They've done shows in Maryland, but not around my area. Like they've done, from what I've seen, they've done shows near DC, or they've done shows in Hager. I think they did a show in Hagerstown. They did a show in Aberdeen, somebody said, but they've never done a show from Baltimore. But it was announced the other day that for the first time ever, TNA will be running 2 shows in Baltimore. So it's going to be August 15th and August 16th. They will be running 2 shows back to back. One show on August 15th, it will be their Resurgence pay-per-view. So for the first, not only are they holding an event in the city of Baltimore, here in Central Maryland, they're going to be running a pay-per-view, Resurgence. So they're going to have their Resurgence pay-per-view on August 15th. And then on August 16th, they're going to be having a TV taping for, of course, Impact Wrestling. So that's 2 shows back-to-back. Their Resurgence pay-per-view, and then they're going to do a TV taping for Impact Wrestling. Now, when I first caught wind of this, because it completely caught me by surprise, because like I said, in the entirety of the history of Impact Wrestling, TNA, they have never done a show in the city of Baltimore. They have never done one. And I was really surprised by this. I was like, oh shit, they're doing a show in Baltimore. Like, wow. But anyway, so So both these shows will be run in the same venue, the Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, which is interesting because that is the exact same place, the exact same venue that AEW ran a show for Dynamite back in April 9th, the show that I attended. You guys know that. You saw I posted, pictures. I uploaded some videos from my time at that show right here on this very channel. So TNA will be doing two shows, August 15th, August 16th, at the Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, and tickets for that show go on sale officially on Wednesday, which is July 2nd. Their quote unquote mega sale will go on. Mega sale will happen on July 2nd, Wednesday. And they got several other shows that they're advertising that will also go on sale on the same day. And they're having a pre-sale, a special pre-sale for tickets and stuff because wrestling shows do that. They're having a pre-sale for these events, not just Baltimore, but the other ones. And the pre-sale is actually today, here on June 30th, which is at 10 a.m. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Like, I've never, personally speaking, for anybody listening, I've never been to a TNA show. I've never once been to a TNA and got the chance to go to a TNA show. Even back, like I said, back in their heyday, back when they were the number 2 promotion in the States. Back, from 06, 07, 08, 09, and then through the 2010s, and of course that was the TNA's peak at the time, and then they kind of obviously fell off, midway through the 2010s. But yeah, so I've never been to a TNA show, never got the chance to. I've been to a WWE show, but that was a long time ago, a live event, an untelevised event back in 2004 leading up to WrestleMania 20. And then I've been to multiple AEW shows, obviously, this year, and then a couple years ago back in, what year was it? 2022, I believe. I went to 2 AEW shows that year, and then this year, of course, on April 9th, I went to that AEW show, that Dynamite at Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena. And I've never been to a TNA show. Never got a chance to go. I'm seriously considering it, I'm considering it, It's the venue, I'm familiar with the place, I'm familiar with the venue. And depending on what their hours are, like depending on what the show, like the time is or whatever, I'm considering going, and depending on what the ticket prices are, if the price is right. Because I know for TNA show, they're probably not going to have very expensive, seats or tickets because it's TNA. Let's just be real here. It's not like it's fucking WWE where they're price gouge the fuck out of their fans and shit. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how that plays out. I'm seriously considering it. I'm just thinking about it. Like since I caught this news of TNA doing shows, I'm like, that's tempting. I might get the chance to catch a TNA event for the first time live. It's just it's an interesting opportunity. It's something to think about. I'm gonna stew on it. See about this pre-sale. See what kind of the price ranges are for the seats, and then when the tickets officially go on sale on Wednesday, I'm gonna see what happens. So the next couple days, I'm gonna be thinking about it. And so we'll see what happens, man. I got the website up right here. I just want to confirm the dates. Friday and Saturday, August 15th and 16th, and so yeah. So let me go back for a second because I want to make sure. It's Emergence. I'm sorry, not Resurgence. I don't know. I thought it said Resurgence. I don't know. But anyway, it's a TNA Emergence. I imagine that's a pay-per-view. Anyway, so their TNA Wrestling is going to have Emergence on August 15th, and then August 16th they're having a TV taping for Impact. So that's the schedule. So August 15th and 16th. If I do decide to go, it's probably going to be at the TV taping because Emergence is, sounds like a pay-per-view. It's probably going to be long. So, again, and I got a work schedule to adhere to. I could always, request days off. We'll see like I said, we'll see what happens. But depending on like the start time and depending on how long they run and stuff like that, and the ticket price, I'm probably going to, if I do decide to go, I'm probably going to go on the TV taping on August 16th. We'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all updated just in case. But I'm considering it. I am considering it. So we'll see what happens, dude. But yeah, this, if I do decide to go, this will be the second wrestling show that I go to this year. Again, with the first one being April 9th for AEW's Dynamite. And that was an awesome show. That was a badass show, by the way, back on April 9th. It was fun going to that show. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so there you go. So TNA, for the first time, TNA Wrestling is coming to Baltimore for 2 shows. And yours truly is considering going, man. But like I said, I'll give you guys updates on whether or not I get tickets or whether or not I decide to attend one of these 2 shows. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, TNA coming to Baltimore for the first time ever. That's very interesting. The timing of that is very interesting, and again, also the venue is very interesting. Just saying. But anyway, that's going to be it for that. So that's going to do it for this little video here. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you all have a good week. You'll be seeing more content on here on the channel, because the next few days, like I said, are pretty light in terms of work, schedule. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some more content on here, try to do some more content on here, try to do some more content on my other channels as well, the Fortune 4 Shooters, my Phantom Anime Reviewer channel, which I shared a link to one of the videos here in my community tab, and all that kind of stuff. And so more content coming on this channel, my other channels, in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, as we head through 2025. We're more than halfway through 2025. Tomorrow will be the 1st of July, so... But yeah, summer is here. I can feel it. Hot as fuck. But anyway, that's all I gotta say for this video. So thanks for watching once again. Hope you all have a good week. I'll see you guys, throughout the week. And leading up to the 4th of July, happy early 4th of July. Of course, I'll make a video on that day, so you'll be seeing more of me. But anyway, that's all I gotta say for now. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment on this video. Give me your thoughts on anything I talked about here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate all the support I can get. That being said, that's pretty much going to do it, man. So thanks for watching once more. Till next time, Wrestling Otaku, I'm out for now. See you guys later. Peace.